Here we are, the SS United States, where I've been coming for the past while, because most likely this is going to be her last week above the water. You know, she never got the life she deserved. Instead, she's left here where people just dump motor oil. You know, beautiful Philadelphia, home of abandoned warehouses, trucks. That's the Walt Whitman Bridge over there, goes to New Jersey. And yes, dependable distribution services. The motherfuckers that are kicking out a piece of history. But yeah, I'll give you a little walk around tour. Assuming I don't get run over. So yeah, you can see they keep this in like high secure area, because God forbid you should want to like see a record-breaking ocean liner, you know. But yeah, this ocean liner set the transatlantic speed record. Could go like 55 miles an hour or something. Cross the Atlantic Ocean in 3 days. So yeah, and they leave it behind this gray thing, because that's so much more important than like history making one of a kind machine. But you never know, there could still be a miracle, you know. Could still have someone cut the cables, or you never know. Could just end up adrift, end up next to the Hikawa Maru. Maybe end up sideways in the Suez Canal. That would be a nice change of pace. But yeah, it's more important to have Best Buy and IKEA and Five Below and secure area. But after we get past this gray shit, we're gonna get a better view of it. So bear with me as I try and navigate these overgrown sidewalks. This ship is, I believe, 990 feet long, and it could get a speeding ticket going down this street. But here we're coming to another viewpoint of it. The other day I was finishing up a painting here, and I left and got gas, and there was a rainbow at the gas station, so I rushed back. I was able to get a picture from right here. I parked my car right here up on the sidewalk and stood on top of it to get over the fence here. I got a great picture, maybe you saw, of a double rainbow coming out of the twin smokestacks. And finally figured out what's in front of, or what all this shit is. It's blocking my view all the time I'm trying to paint. It's just wood. Isn't that bullshit that they put like this one-of-a-kind historic thing behind, first of all, this typical Philly scenery, you know? And then second of all, behind just like their stupid shit. Like, what is this even? It's just doing nothing except blocking the view of something amazing. But I do like these flowers. I think that's cool how nature's like, you know, taking over again. I would probably do a painting from right here, but I would be sketched out to stand in the middle of the street for that long. But yeah, no one coming now, so we can get a look. Walt Whitman Bridge, abandoned warehouse, historic ship that's about to be deliberately sunk. And piles of lumber in front of it. What do you think someone who's only lived in Japan would think if they came right here and saw all this stuff? It's like more trash on this one corner than there is in like the whole country of Japan, I feel like. This fence used to be like wider gaps, and they made it smaller just to make it harder to take pictures of it, because they're little punks, but you can still kind of poke the camera through. And I mean, like, those are like full-size trucks right there, and they like barely go up it at all. Each one of those smokestacks is 60 feet tall or some shit. Fucking Florida. Always ruining everything. That's where it's gonna go. They're gonna tow it all the way to Florida just to sink it. But it's actually kind of less shit here than usual. So after I'm done making this video, I might come back here and do one, because it's not a bad view. Yesterday there was more of this shit filling up that whole area. So yeah, but like, why they gotta do that at all? Like, lumber is not important compared to historic record-breaking, one-of-a-kind ocean liners, in my opinion. Someone's left their bumper here. Today I was painting from up here, because it's kind of a view that I haven't had for a while, because this whole area was full of the lumber. But it's like, I feel like I'm like lining up a photographic shot almost when I look for a spot to paint, because I gotta be right exactly here to get that angle. If I go just a little bit to the left, there's like more shit blocking it from over here. If I go a little bit to the right, there's that shit blocking it. Like, sometimes I feel like they deliberately put stuff right in front of it. So today I got to sit in this beautiful area because this is the spot for the angle that I wanted to. So, I mean, luckily I have like a little mat to sit on, so I wasn't directly on broken glass, but like, holy shit. This is like the fastest ocean liner in the history of the world, and this is where they keep it. And they're about to move it somewhere even worse. Florida, the worst place in the world. But yeah, sometimes I park my car right up there, like on the sidewalk, because this is usually a pretty decent view of it from over here. You can kind of see like the whole front and back at the same time. It wasn't for those stupid trailers, but you can just like imagine that they're not there. And yeah, these are the motherfuckers that are kicking her out. And like, it's so hard to get like a good picture of it from here because of the fence. But when I paint, I can just imagine the fence isn't there. If you ever look at this area on Google Maps, I just recently saw that there's like these ships from like the 1800s right over there called the Dead Fleet. They're like completely decayed, just like skeletons of old wooden ships that are like halfway sunk into the mud. And it's like, I would love to go over there and check that out, but they put all this bullshit here. So you have to be like a literal pirate in a kayak if you want to go see that shit, which I'm like considering doing. Might be able to get my hands on a kayak, but I mean, I don't know if it would be worth the risk, but I would be able to potentially go right behind the ship, get a nice close-up view of the stern side, which is impossible to do from here. Over there on the other side of the river is New Jersey, and you can see it from there too, but it's kind of half blocked from the other side by this building. So yeah, I feel like I'm really getting to know this neighborhood. Like, basically been documenting the last days of this ship as full-time job. So yeah, been here a lot. It's really like not a pleasant place to be. You know, you can very Philly. I mean, I don't know. Just like, I don't know what to say that's not repetitive. It's just like sad that this is how they treat history. I say as I'm not sure if these tracks are actually abandoned. I feel like I've maybe seen a train here like once, but it's like a cargo type train, you know, not anything that comes super regularly. So I'm not just gonna get run over by a Shinkansen walking here. Yesterday I was painting from that Wendy's parking lot. It's kind of a good straight on kind of view. Today is the presidential debate. It's happening in Philly. So, been seeing a lot more cops today than usual. But I don't think, I've never had anyone give me shit for painting here. There's a lot of people that live here, like on the street. So I was asking the man that I usually see over there about what it's like to live here. So I was considering maybe spending a night in the parking lot, you know, because I kind of only ever come here in the evening. Just run across this real quick so I don't get killed. And you know, I mean, the light's always different depending on what time of day you're here. But it might even be interesting to see it at night. Would be really haunting looking. It's like, I think they have like 5 docks in here. They're saying they want to kick it out to make more room for like cargo ships coming in. There's literally like no cargo ships in any of the other docks right now. I think the most I've ever seen is 2. And like, they're just being dicks about it, you know. They don't have to do this. But yeah, go visit the Hikawamaru if you can. Because these ships are getting rarer and rarer. It's nice to see one that's actually taken care of, you know. Been seeing a lot of people coming in from other states just to see it. It's been on the news, you know, that it's gonna get sunk. And yeah, this is the closest most people can get, is like standing in piles of trash. So yeah, looking forward to the trip. Still trying to figure out the logistics of it. I feel like I want to be here when they take this ship away. I want to see it happen. When they brought it in 1996, actually barely fit under the Walt Whitman Bridge. I think it cleared it by like 5 feet or something. And it used to have like a radio mast that was even taller that they had to take off just to get it in here. So, saying to take it away, it's gonna need to be timed with the tides and stuff. Which is pretty crazy to think about, you know. So much effort just to destroy history. when they could just leave it here and still have plenty of room for their stupid cargo ships. So I did not bring the drawing. Apologize about that. Wasn't really planning on making this video today, but it's potentially one of the last times I'll be able to come down here. They still haven't set a date yet, but like Penn Warehousing, the owners of this stupid shit, they want it out by the 12th, which is real soon. But them wanting it out doesn't really mean it's like physically possible to get it out. So it's kind of gonna be a shit show, I think. And it'll be something to watch. As sad as it'll be something to watch. Could be a nice little canvas. What do you think? Probably done close to 30 paintings of this ship at this point. Haven't really kept count, but I feel like I gotta get a lifetime's worth in. But even now in this condition, it's still such a sight to see. Maybe I'll try and paint from right here. This is a nice angle too. Might get mad because it's like right at their entrance, but like they're little bitch ass motherfuckers. What you gotta say about them? She will be missed by many people. The amount of people that I've met here, coming here every day and painting, that just came from all over the place. Just to see her. Michigan, West Virginia, California. They're gonna sink her on purpose. So here we are, back at my illegally parked car. Show you some of the paintings I've done recently. This is the one I did today from up in that pile of trash. This one's yesterday, 2 days ago. So, yeah. So I will try to edit in the drawing game, but just in case I can't for whatever reason, I'll just like send a picture to you. But yeah, signing off of part 1. Bye bye.